We got that good stuff. We got it. I'm not late. I'm on time somewhere. Hello, David and fam. Miss you. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. How is everybody doing tonight? Bonsoir. And just when you thought that it was going to be a tranquil Monday nighter, maybe play a round of golf, watch a game of baseball, something like that. We have a 2-boxer that's about to close. We have 2 spots gone on the DIVI. We have 9 spots left on the football RTB. We have a whole bunch of stuff. And we're probably going to cook up that MF for 3142, the last third of the clear cut. You guys did 2/3 yesterday? Oh. Guys, all the eBay orders went out today. And everyone and anyone who asked to have their Series 2 orders shipped, well, the orders up to Monday, we did you the courtesy of shipping those out. So, checks in the mail. Let me just send out a text. Let everybody know we're live. En direct sur les ondes de Collect 540. Just gonna wait for a few more fan members to tune in. I gotta mention something in regards to PSA 41. Alright, text messages out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Will asks, would you rather a PSA 10 Young Gun of Fantilli or Leo Carlson? Honestly, that's a coin flip. No, I see why you're asking that question. Wow. Fantilli or Carlson? Fantilli. We're gonna roll up the rim together, fam. See if we win the what is it, the Volkswagen bus. Yeah, but it's all tied to performance, right, Will? I mean, we see how they're equally classed, right? Right, we see that, you know, Carlson's a bit more expensive, not compared to Fantilli, but in my opinion, those are. It's a great class, a great generation of players. So I mean, I would have both in my collection. In all honesty, I mean, they can both be performing well independently, seeing that they're in separate conferences, if you can say it like that. So they can both grow in skill and in value. In consequence. All right, text message was sent out. Beautiful. I think that MF is like almost done. So we're definitely going to cook up another hockey RTB. Yeah, this is almost done. This is hanging on by a thread. 2 spots left on a Series 2 Divi. If anyone wants to jump in on that action, just let me know. What I'm going to do now, fam, before we start breaking, is I'm going to cook up some MFs for that clear cut. Pick your team. Team select. Some mini fillers for that. And as for the random team breaks for tonight, fam, we're not going to break our heads. I'm going to rerun that RTB just like 3179. I'm going to rerun it. We're just going to be chasing, hunting, and hunting. RTB, get a team, get 2 teams, get as many teams as we need. We just want to... We want to get cards worth grading. You know why we want to get cards worth grading? We're closing PSA 41 tonight. We had announced that we were going to be closing it on Monday. We didn't close it today. We thought that we were slightly below the threshold, but in reality, after I did all the checks yesterday, we're at the threshold to send to PSA, so we've attained it. So any last PSA checks, if you have your cards here with us still and you wish for me to go through them and check something, if you know that you have it here, let me know. Message us on Instagram, message us on email, preferably via email to get a direct access line to Tony the Grader. Hey, that has a great ring to it, the Grader. So we can keep a thread, you know, in regards to the PSA checks. Or if you hit anything in particular tonight that you wish to have submitted to PSA. Well, I got the loop over here just to give it a pre-inspect. I inspect, I protect. We're going to take a look at it and piggyback it on PSA 41. So, long story short, PSA 41 closes tonight. No, David, it's Toto flying solo tonight. Only a pilot. No co-pilot tonight. All right, we have a closed MF for baseball. Let's run that right away. Maybe we get to see some points up on the board too. I wouldn't mind doing that baseball RTB. That's been there for a while. Solo Mondays. Yeah, but David, I've been trying to tell him it should be Matt Mondays. Mondays are his day. You know what I mean? All right, mini filler time. Wes, how you doing? Long time no see. Well, I guess we're gonna pass the Zamboni together tonight. So I do have a co-pilot. Wes is in the house. All right, let's run this MF and then we'll get back to the MFs of the clear cut and probably gonna run that random team break. I think it's closed. All right, so for the baseball RTB 3095, we have a top 3 and it is 9 spots being awarded. Spots 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15 ducks, 40 seconds. Ready, set, go. Hey, we have Bumble Duck, Donald Duck, Clown, Krusty the Clown Duck. So many ducks in this race. Not David. Matt has to make it happen. I'm ready to show him to handle it and handle it with him. And RJ2 is ready to show him and show him the ropes and guide him and all that. Matt has to make it happen. And I'm sure he would excel at it. He would perform very well. Busy with tournaments, Wes. You know what? This is the time. This is the time to shine during the tournaments. All eyes on you. Trump Duck, imagine. We got the Tony Hawk Duck, though, taking it down. 12, 3, and 2. 12, 3, 2. West knows. 12, 3, and 2. 4, 5, 6. Going to Aaron. Congrats. Sarah at spot 3 getting 7, 8, and 9. And Jeff W at 2 getting 12, 13, and 14. Beautiful. Mais c'est pas beautiful, ça. Alright, very good, that's done. Let's take a look at that clear-cut PYT. I think we can get that close tonight. I think we can. Mad Matt Diesel Mondays. We're gonna have to put a filter in here. So the clear-cut... Do you get any nice hits from the clear-cut? Matt sorted down. I didn't get to take a look at the boxes and the cards in there. Guys, if you notice anything close, if you notice a DIVI close or a random team break close, or if you get a pack and I'm not on it, just don't be shy, let me know. Right now, I'm just cooking up an MF for the clear cut. I think we could do that tonight. What do you guys think? I'm gonna put up a top 1 for one of the spots. 3142. All teams. $4.25 for 4 teams in the clear cut. There's one MF. Keegan, bonsoir. How are you doing? Wes says, close the RTB 2 boxer and MF. Beautiful. Let me just finish cooking up this next MF. I'm going to put up 2 of them for clear cut 3142. Then we're going to run that RTB. I'm going to cook up the same RTB tonight. We're going to rerun this one here as is. We're not going to break our heads tonight. We want to see cards. So we got a top one up for the clear cut. 4 1/4. Okay. We're gonna put back up that baseball MF. I bet we're gonna get some breaks moving. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 10 for the first one. 16, 17, 18. Jacob! Base Hunter. Oh, I've been sorting through a lot of base, Jacob, let me tell you. With Series 2, checking, double checking, triple checking. Not one mistake. But, yeah, you can call me Base Hunter. Alrighty, the next MF is up for the baseball. And that should be one step closer to closing. Okay, we're gonna put up just one more MF for that clear cut, and then let's start the show on the road, alright, fam? We're gonna start the show. Get it on the road. This one's gonna be a top 3. We're gonna break it up. Six and a quarter. Tonight, I want to see coffees light up the chat. Alright? I really want to see coffees light up the chat. I want hits on the table like it was 1990, 90, 95. Alright, that MF's up. Perfect. Now let's run that MF. And the DIVI's closed. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's JRS starting off my favorite DIVI. Pardon. I got ahead. John, how you doing? Starting off a 22-23 Series 2 DIVI. Our favorite box. 2-3 JRS. So they have the weather statement for you, Montreal. Yeah, Wes, actually, they're calling for a similar or a comparable amount of rain tomorrow. I think up to 30 millimeters of rain tomorrow. And it's going to freeze over Wednesday night going through going to through Thursday. So it's gonna be one heck of a cocktail here. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed that the lights don't go out. Like, not even kidding. Not even kidding. Matthew, how you doing? Are you doing clear cuts tonight? Yes, Matthew, we're actually focusing on closing the clear cut team select, the clear cut PYT. We have a few teams left there, and we're going to be putting up some mini fillers to get that closed. So yes, Matthew, we're working on closing that up for tonight. Todo bem, John. But damn, Wes. 25 to 40. I mean, it's all gonna melt, as we say, but it's not gonna melt on the spot. So we're gonna have to hunker down. All right, let's run that. You and fingers crossed for you too, my man. All right, let's run that MF for the hockey RTB. Then we're gonna set up to break that, and we're gonna relist it straight up. So for RTB 3179, let's put that in the worksheet. Okay. So for RTB 3179, all spots 20, 28, 29. Toto. I made a mistake in the title. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. There we go. It's 12 ducks, 40 seconds. Top duck, take all. Good luck. Oof. Yeah, I think it's done with the outdoor rinks. We actually had a great season here in Montreal for the outdoor rinks. Like, especially that January through February. I saw the outdoor rinks, outdoor parks, just the regular ones, not the Montreal Canadiens ones where the Canadiens Foundation maintains them. We have one in our neighborhood here. With boards and professional ice and all that. The regular rinks at the regular parks were in upstanding condition this year. Gonna roll the rim up after. Duck number 10. Duck number 10 taking it down. 10, Dwayne getting 5 spots. Congrats. We get that filled up and let's get ripping. Out. Oh, wow. Tagged at the plate. Big play, big play. Alright, so now that 3179 is ready, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to relaunch that as is. As is. Alright? And then we're going to get to ripping. Rip it. Alright, we put the Series 2 box on the main page, the 22-23 Series 2. If anyone wants to break that, split that with Mr. GRS. That is available as well. The 25-26 Series 2 Divi. If anyone wants to split that with Mr. Skippy, that is available on site as well. And the break 3180 is up. 3179. Let's get ready for that break. 3180 is just going to be a repeat of 3179. Beautiful. We're ready to rip. Okay, I'm reloaded. That's the next one. Here's the one we're going to do in good fashion. We're going to let it marinate as we run the randomization. Second time set. This is 26 minutes in. Fam, PSA 41 closes tonight. If we hit anything, we're going to piggyback it on the submission. Essentially, we hit the threshold and we are ready to submit. All right. 3179. Here are all the participants. Congrats to Dwayne on getting that MF and their spots. Dice roll 5 or more. That's a 10. We're going to run the teams 10 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 times random it is. Columbus Blue Jackets at the top, Edmonton Oilers at the bottom. Let's see who's getting what. Aaron's getting Winnipeg and Boston. Dwayne's getting New Jersey, St. Louis, San Jose, Colorado, and Edmonton. Aaron G's getting LA Kings. Jacob H, Rangers and Nashville. Jason A, Detroit and Islanders. Jason N, Calgary. Joe D, Buffalo, Montreal, Anaheim. JRS, Vegas. Keegan, Florida, Washington, Ottawa. Lucas P, Pittsburgh. Mark H, Dallas, Philly, Toronto. Mike P, Minnesota. Rodney, Vancouver, Carolina, Utah, and Tampa. Sarah H, Seattle and Chicago. Wes is getting Columbus. Got a nice spread of teams here, fam. Let's go. Let's go. 3179. Let's have a great start to the week. Let's have a great start to the week. And let's just hit everything. Like, I'm talking about a silver outburst gun from a tin, and I'm talking about a gold outburst gun from the hobby box. That's it. That's how I want to start my week. That's all I'm asking for. I didn't say which player. I didn't call the players. I just called the hit. Was best it's been for the last 5 years here. Sure, glad to hear that. Yes, yes, Wes. We're glad to see that the ice rinks. I mean, it's good. It's hockey. You know what I mean? Yes, it was cold, but I mean, c'est la vie. Happy hitting, fam. Let's get it. Jared McCann, Seattle on the OPG Glossy. Alex Ovechkin and Tom Wilson on the Compadres. And Chris Kreider on the Cup Quest for the Rangers. Who plays for Team Mexico, though, from baseball? I don't know too many Mexican players that are in the MLB. Barbashev on the Encore, Vegas. Philly, Owen Tippett on the Sizzle Reel. Did I miss a card? Or will we just have a 2-hit pack? Not a short print. Nope. Just have a 2-hit pack. Kuji, how are you doing? Sometimes we have those exclusives that sneak up on us. That's just a 2-hit pack. Okay, maybe they get us back on the next one. Nugent Hopkins on the OPC Glossy. Edmonton. Sizzle Reel. We have Sidney Crosby going to Pittsburgh. And Noah Osland on the UD Portraits. I'm going to double check that stack of base at the end of the break and keep it aside. Alright, ready. No, it's all base. UD Canvas, Kevin Hayes for the Penguins. Bam! That's what they replaced it with. Look what they replaced it with. Joe D. Demidov. Ivan Demidov for Joe D. Congratulations. Nylander, Toronto. That's how we start off the week here at Collect 540 with an Ivan Demidov. Jojo, let me know if we check it. Travis Konechny, OPC Glossy Gold, Philly. Zach Hyman, Edmonton. And Connor Hellebuck, Winnipeg Jets on the tracking system. Where are my coffees? Marchessault, the Bustle, Nashville. Sam Morton, Calgary, Young Guns. And Connor Bedard on the Portraits. Okay, I gotta put it up on a stand in order for us to get the coffees. I understand. Blake Coleman, UD Canvas for the Flames. Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay, OPG Glossy. Connor McDavid on the compositions, Edmonton. There we go. Sarah knows. All right, last pack magic coming up. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a gun in here. They have to give us a gun in here. Cole Perfetti on the Encore. Winnipeg. Igor Shetserkin on the tracking systems, Rangers. And Donovan Sabrango, Ottawa, Young Guns. Smash the like button, says Wes. Wes knows what's going on. Now the real last pack magic, the Dazzler pack. So we have an Ovechkin on the orange. We have Jake Neighbors on the orange. And we're going to have Levshunov. Let's take a look at Levshunov. What color is he? Orange. Orange Levshunov, Chicago. Washington for Ovechkin, and Jake Neighbors, St. Louis. And Lane, happy Monday. Still stunned. Anyway, so it happens. All right, second box now. The second box, you know which one that is. Series 2. Hoobie. And a cheers at the end. I just saw that. Empty box. Box 2 of this break. Let's see what's cooking up in here. Fluorescent Suniev for Calgary. Nice hit to start it. Lane Hudson, if you know, you know. Montreal. And Dylan Gunther on the Glow Up Utah. On the Vibing Red, Sergei Bobrovsky for the Florida Panthers. Here we're numbered to 199, 107 to 199. Always nice to get a numbered card out of flagship. Serial card. Matthew Barzal for the Islanders on the Encore. And Eklund, San Jose, glow up. 4-hit pack. Curtis Douglas, Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, Mexico's kicking USA's butt right now. Dylan DeMello for Winnipeg on the blue Encore. Vibing for the Red Wings, we have Cam Talbot. And Slaps, Toronto, Austin Matthews. Oh, they closed up on the play, it looks like. Thought they were going to score, Mexico. Didn't make third. But they're hitting. I got excited there. What's this Dazzler? Not Dazzler, it's Outburst. The Brinkat Sizzle Reel for Detroit. Boomtown Morrison for Colorado. And Kyle Connor for the Winnipeg Jets on the Silver Outburst. That's a nice hit for the peg. Oh. I missed. So far, the Demidov from Series 1 is holding the throne. Dylan Ganter on the Encore, Utah. Backlund for the Flames on the canvas. And Emmett Finn for the Red Wings, Detroit. Young Guns. Detroit, who picked up Detroit in this one? Jason, nice hit. Josh Manson for Colorado, Boomtown. There we go. Young Guns Canvas, Simashev for the Utah Mammoth. Utah's having a break. And Chef Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton. Speckle for the Manson. Sam Reinhart Sizzle Reel for the Florida Panthers. Kemmel Nashville on the portraits. And Alexis Legault. Charles Alexis Legault for the Carolina Hurricanes Young Guns. Blue Dazzy of Evan Rodriguez, Florida. Owen Tippett Encore for Philly. And Boomtown Pospisil for the Flames. Four packs left. Tom Wilson for the Capitals on the canvas. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Let them cook. Winnipeg, Kyle Connor. Michael Misa for the Sharks. Dwayne, have a young gun. Markstrom on the vibing for the Devils. Slaps. We have Hedman, Tampa Bay. We have another gun coming up. David Tomasek for Edmonton. Ooh, hit the pitcher. Bryce Harper sent that one down to the pitcher. That sucks. Sizzle Reel, Linus Hallmark, Ottawa. Pierre-Luc Dubois, Washington Capitals on the Encore, and Connor McDavid on the UD Portrait, Edmonton. All right, last pack Magic in RTB 3179. Oh, hit him like in the knee, or below the right knee. That's got a sting. Vasilevsky, Tampa Bay on the canvas. Barkov for Florida on the sizzle reel. And we have one more gun coming up, and it's going to be Marshall Warren for the Islanders. Well, we got a Demidov from Series 1. We got a Misa as well from Series 2. So not bad. Not bad. That array of boxes. Next one, just like this. Repeat. A repeat is up. I like this format of break. $31.79 in the history books. Guys, I have to roll up my rim over here before I throw it out accidentally. Please, play again. Okay. Let's take a look at the site, shall we? Alright, so 3180 is up. As is. Let me give it a refresh. There we go. Pete A closing off the 22-23 with spots 1 and 4. We got that up next. Let me just make sure nothing else closed. And Sarah starting off the 3180 RTB. 3 spots gone just like that. So the football doubles at 6 spots left. The pick your team football at 17. We have 4 teams left on the clear cut 5-box break, and 7 spots left on the baseball RTB. So we got some movement tonight. We've got some movement. All right, Divi time. Calling on JRS and Pete A for your 22-23 Series 2 Divi. We're going to time stamp it 44 minutes in. That is outside the park. 22-23 S2 Divi. 2-0 USA. Let that marinate for a second. All right, let's get to randomizing. Dice roll, please, on the Divi. 4, roll again. Need a 5 or more. 6. JRS Pete, are we in here? 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times. Pete is getting Pacific. JRS is getting Atlantic. JRS is getting Central. And Pete is getting Metro. Pete, you got Pacific and Metro. John, Atlantic and Central. Let's get to it. Empty box. Let's go 3 packs at a time. Here and here, perfect. Good luck, happy hitting. Yuri Canvas of Jack Eichel for Vegas. First gun is going to be for Detroit, going to Atlantic. Elmer Soderblom, Young Guns. And we have Sergachev, Tampa Bay, World Junior Grads. Atlantic. This goes to the Pacific. Don't get it for Calder. Arizona Coyotes going to Utah. Yuri rookie portrait, Kaden Korzak, Vegas. And Young Guns, Chicago, Philip Roos. Is that all Central? No, yeah, Vegas. Chicago going to Central. Vegas going to Pacific. And Utah going to Central. So 2-0 USA, bottom of the third. It's got a long way to go to that March 17th finally. Zach Orensky for the Blue Jackets on the canvas. Oh, love me a highlighter. Kind of like my 4th favorite insert overall ever. Chris Kreider, Rangers on the orange highlighter. Nice hit. And Brent Burns, Carolina on the instant impressions. Metro. Nice hit for Metro on the highlighter. Pete. And Blue Jackets also Metro. That was a triple Metro pack. Come on. Locko for Boston, Young Guns. McLaughlin on the superstar on a roll for Boston as well. Got another home run for Team USA. And Lunchbox Legends, Sebastian Aho. USA opens up the scoring. Metropolitan, sorry. Atlantic. And Atlantic. Travis Konechny, UD Canvas for the Flyers. Michael Carcone for Arizona, now going to Utah, Young Guns. And Mark Kastelik, UD Portrait. Rookie portrait for Ottawa, Atlantic. Central. And Metro. I feel like this box has something in store for us. We need like a solid clear cut or a solid Jean Loup or a solid canvas gun that's gonna just come out and scream at us, if you know what I mean. Blue Daisy, Shalgren, Toronto. Welcome to Colorado postcard. Why do I channel things? Juraj Slavkovsky, Young Guns, Canadien de Montréal. Look at that. We just ask for a hit and we get it. Atlantic. Just comme ça. Central, Colorado. Toronto, Atlantic. Now we need a clear cut. Or a black and white canvas or something. Carlson, canvas for Vegas. William Carlson, that is. World Junior Grads, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. And the Variante Française of Nick Paul, Tampa Bay Lightning. French variation. Atlantic. Atlantic. And Vegas Pacific. Yes, sir, John. I got my loop here handy. Right at the end of this break, we're going to zoom in on that one. 2. And 3. All right. Last round of packs. Allons-y voir. Let's go see what's in here. Young Guns of Hunter Drew for the Anaheim Ducks. Lunchbox Legend J-Rob, Dallas. And our last hit is going to be Ben Meyer, Superstar Honor Roll, Colorado. Not bad, the box. Sen, and pack. All right, so Pete getting Pacific and Metro. Like that highlighter. And JRS getting Central and Atlantic. And let's go take a look at our Atlantic cards. The Slav, we're going to check that out. Loco, Soderblom, whole bunch of guns. All right, moment of truth for JRS and Slavkovsky. No, that's a no-go, John. It's got A lot of whitening this one here for some reason on the edges, front, back. On the front here at the bottom, we got visible whitening. On the top, we got some visible whitening on the back too. Would have been nice to squeeze this one in the PSA sub. Unfortunately, no go, John. But nice hit nonetheless. USA versus Italy tomorrow. You guys see Team Italy's home run celebration in the dugout? They have an espresso machine, brrr, just like we have in the back. They put one up on the board, they pour a coffee. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right, let's put that divvy back up. Yeah, we're probably gonna put up an MF for the RTB. I'm just gonna keep that 22-23 divvy on the 2 fill. I got a feeling down there is gonna be moving a bit more now. I don't know why. Maybe because it's Habs fever. You know what I mean? Two more spots gone on that hockey RTB. Very nice. We're gonna do the same thing for that MF. We're gonna go top 1, take 5 spots. All 5 spots. Let's just pick them out. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Welcome, Pete. Welcome, John. All right, that mini filler is back up for those of you who wish to participate in that 2-box RTB. Top 1, take all 5 spots. All right, what are we putting on the table here? Because I feel like this football, the select, they have the red, white, and blue, red and blue Prism Shock in this. So that's got 5 spots left on that one. 77. The digit solids got 9. We're gonna leave that there. The football PYT, we're gonna leave that there too. We're gonna focus on this one. And the clear cut. 4 teams left. If that one closes, it closes. The super box is gonna close anytime now. 4 spots left on that one. Where is the super box? In the other room. C'est la vie. Alright, fam. Be right back in a minute. Let me clear up my table here. I have all those base cards that almost fell. Get those out of here. I'll be right back. Clear the table, I know what I mean. We're back. Next RTB. We got some movement. All right, we did. 3 spots left on the football. That's gonna pop. That is gonna go poppity pop pop pop. Let me start off that sheet. And we're going to rerun that one as well. We got some more on that. I'll get that one ready. We're gonna keep an eye on that baseball pick your team break as well. Probably gonna squeeze some out there too. Looks like football closed. All right, let's cook up that sheet. Bring up my list of parallels because we got so many of them. I want to get those right for select. All right, let's cook it up. So this is a doubles. So essentially 16 spots, and every spot entitles you to 2 teams. So let me just make us the sheet, and we're gonna get the names on the board shortly. Take a timestamp. This is 1 hour and 7 minutes in. And this is RTB hashtag 3177. NFL. Congrats to everyone who got into this one here. We'll be rerunning this one here as is. Here are our fantastic boxes. Let's get the names on the screen for the randomization. $31.77. Names are up on screen. As we can see, spots 1 through 16 one time, and then spots 1 through 16 2 times. Repeating. Dice roll, please, and list random. Let's reset. Dice roll. 5 or more. That's a 7. We're going to run the teams 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Randomized 7 times. Baltimore at the top and Cleveland at the bottom. Ann's got Chicago, Jets, Vegas, and Buffalo. Dwayne has Philly, Denver, Detroit, New Orleans, Minnesota, Houston, Jacksonville, and Cleveland. Elaine, Dallas, and Atlanta. Jason's got New England and Miami. JW, Tampa Bay, and the Giants. Kyle B has got Baltimore, Cincinnati, Kansas City, Green Bay, San Fran, and LA Chargers. Mark has Pittsburgh, Seattle, Tennessee, and Washington. Toby got the Rams and Carolina. Wes has Arizona and the Colts. All right, names are up on screen. Bonne chance. Good luck, everybody. Let's get it. We're gonna go ahead and open up all these blasters right away. Empty box. Blaster 1. Blaster 2. Empty box, Blaster 3. Let's start putting some hits on these stands, shall we? Happy hitting. RC, we have Barron for the Broncos, Denver. RC Sawyer, Pittsburgh. RC Mike Green for the Ravens. And on the futures, we have Michael Williams for the 49ers. Well, every card was a hit out of this one. Malik Neighbors base. We have Jalen Noel RC for the Texans, Houston Texans. On the red and blue variant, RC TJ Sanders. So red and blue prism shock, that is. Getting the first Blaster exclusive. And Brooks for the Bengals RC. This is a beautiful looking parallel, let me tell you. You gotta have it in your hands to see it, but it's sharp. RC of Henderson for the Patriots. RC of Ferguson for the Rams. Matthew Stafford and Loveland for the Bears on the Select Certified. Oh yeah, this product is nice. Stafford on the club level. So we're expecting two more red and blues, if I read the box correctly. RC of Malaki Starks for the Ravens. RC of Omarion Hampton, Chargers. Josh Jacobs for the Packers, Green Bay on the red and blue. And Chambers base. We love these value breaks, full of surprises and nice hits to go around. Hubbard base. We have Dyke on the RC for the Titans. Tyler Shaw for the Saints, Shug RC. And Jackson Dart RC on the numbers. All right, last pack magic on Blaster 1. We're expecting one more red and blue. Let's see. Base. Yeah, red and blue of Josh Simmons for Kansas. And Cam Ward, RC, Tennessee. Okay, now we know what's up. Fields base. RC of Alfred Collins for San Francisco 49ers. RC of Harmon for Pittsburgh. And Travis Hunter on the Select Certified RC Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars. RC of Knight Jr. for the Bengals. Ooh, what do we have here? We have Christian Gonzalez for the Patriots. Which one are we looking at here? This is number to 899, 218. Copper Prism Shock. Seems like we got that one. Nice hit for the Patriots. We have black for the Steelers, Pittsburgh RC on the blue, red and blue, and base. Once again, for New Orleans, Tyler Shut, Cam Ward, RC, on the concourse, Tennessee. And numbers, we have Bucker Mayfield for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tennessee Titans. RC Cam Ward, Titans. Oldunze on the red to blue, for the Bears. And this is Savinea, RC, for the Miami Dolphins. RC of Simmons, Kansas City. Base. And Cam Ward RC on the turbocharged Titans. Last pack Magic. Got a numbered card from this one here. Very good, very good. Base. RC of Kyle Monagai. This one here is also, I think, the copper. Let's take a look at this one here up close. Not numbered on this one here for Chicago. This one here, I think will be the Prism Shock. Probably. Black and red. RC. Nice hit. Got a few packs left. Oh, this was Premier level. Premier level. Premier level. Premier level. All right, last round of packs. Oh, we got a Cam Ward. Oldunze, Pearsall. We have Jurgens for Philadelphia Eagles and Cam Ward RC Titans on the future. Copy base. Burrow. We have Brian Burns for the Giants on a red to blue. And there's our Mem RC. That's why we love select. Mason Graham for the Browns with a black piece of jersey there. And Patrick Mahomes on the Premier level. Kansas City. Base. We have Josh Jacobs on the parallel for Green Bay. And we have Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. Select certified rookie card. I'll take a double look at those cards for the Premier levels. Pollard, RC, Matthew Golden, Green Bay. Pearsall, San Francisco 49ers on the red to blue. And Robinson on the Premier level. For the Falcons, Atlanta. Two packs to go. RC of Pierce Jr. for the Falcons. And Crosby on the numbers. For Vegas. Last pack Magic. RC of Jalen Lane, Washington. Tumulao RC for the Colts. Joe Burrow on the red to blue, Bengals. And DJ Giddens RC for Indianapolis. That was a nice round of blasters. We got one serial and one mem. So we're going to put that back up as is. Base, and Premier level. Since we got a few more, so we're going to run that again as is. Good stuff on that break. What happened? Bryce Harper robbed first? What did Bobby Witt? What happened there? What a throw, what a catch by the tippy toes. All right, let's take a look at our main page. Just rerun this football. As 3181. All right, that's back up. Doesn't look like I'll be able to get in a round of golf. Brian F, welcome in, taking spot 2 on the 25-26 Series 2. One spot left on that divvy. One spot left to join Aaron and Brian in a 25-26 Series 2 divvy. Let's take a look at what's going on the site, shall we? RTB Baseball is closed pending MF. Okay. Smells like Trevor there taking all the main teams. Oh, come in, Trev. Alright, so that's closed pending MF for baseball. Then I gotta get me a super box for the top Series 1. I'll go fetch me that. And the MF is moving along for the RTB. Very nice. So it looks like we're going to be doing the Divi next. I'm pretty sure that spot's going to go. I won't need to MF it. So we're going to leave this hanging. And that baseball as well. So let me go get that super box. Right now we're ready to do it. And then we're going to break. Look at the super box. I brought it halfway. We've got 3 left of these after this one here. Super box. So a couple of jumbos. The top's chrome. And the mini Funko. It's a nice variety box, not gonna lie. I like the way they set that up. Trevor W. Getting 2. Not 1, but 2. Topps Club Stadium Blasters. We get a count on those. I have 6 in stock, Trev. Would you like to pick the numbers, or would you like me to pick for you? Let me take a look, Matthew, where we're at with the clear cuts. I know that it did not close out. We have 4 teams left with 2 mini fillers up, so no, it did not close out yet. No problem. Calling on Trevor. All right, Trev. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to get 1 from the outside. Is outside left. I'm going to take back right. Deep right field. Got 1 from shortstop and 1 from deep right. You see what I did there? Happy hitting, Trev. From this round, no, but didn't we open some together last time, Trev? From the last round that we received. Did not open, but from the last round we did open. We finished the last round of Stadium Club. Blast the number 1, Trev. We got an auto together, if I'm not mistaken. First RC is a Malloy for Detroit. Base and base. No, we did the blue part. No, we didn't. It's true. We did the blue. This here's with the green parallels. Yeah. So no, we did not open up any of these yet. Yeah, the other ones were the blue. True, it was. Yes, you're right. They were megas when that we opened up. That's why I'm confused. The blue is the mega and the green is the blaster. Brooks Lee RC. Base. Minnesota. Fullest of tilts. Happy belated birthday live to the fullest of tilts. Sasaki RC for the Dodgers. Ichiro on the lime green. Look at that with that graying out. Clark RC for the A's and base. Fullest of tilts. Langford on the Savage Sluggers. RC of Baldwin, Atlanta Braves, and base. Papi. Lime green, we have Chase Utley, Phillies. Mercy Buckets. Cam Smith RC for the Stros. On the Sepia. Wow, look at you, Trev. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Toronto. And Rhett Lauder RC. RC. Jackson Holiday on the green parallel, exclusive to the blaster, and base all around. Last pack Magic. RC of Keyshaw. In case of emergency, break glass. Pujols. We'll take Albert Pujols, and not Albert Einstein. Pujols. That's all she wrote for the first blaster, Trev. Let's see what the second one's got in store. Empty box. Lime green, Julio Rodriguez, Seattle. RC of Adael Amador for the Colorado Rockies. And base. Ben Williamson, RC, Seattle. Nolan Ryan on the concentration, Houston. And James Wood, RC, Washington. Kevin Alcantara, RC, lime green, parallel for the Cubs. Base. Base. That was a complete base pack, Trev. Is that what I saw? Let's take a look at our serials. 94. 94. Yep, all base. Yep, all base. Chipper Jones. Luis Castillo, Seattle, green. Pujols and Langford, base. Trev, did you want base from this? We have Jordan Alvarez on the Savage Struggle. Houston. Struggle. Sluggers. I'm struggling. Ichiro base. Holiday base. Savage Sluggers. Senga on the lime green for the Mets. RC of Edgar Cuero, White Sox. Last pack magic, Trev. Let's make it happen. On the Sepia, Kate Horton RC. Max Muncy RC for the A's, and Bobby Witt base. Yeah, I checked through the serials. I'm gonna check through the first box. I didn't catch all of them. 94 is the ending. 94. 94, 94. 94. 94. And box 1, the remainder. 94. So small, that serial number, eh? Yep, all base. No short prints. Oh, Mexico home run. But that sepia of Guerrero looking nice. Mexico, Mexico. Alrighty. Let's take a look at what's going on. I got a feeling the Divi's closed. I got a feeling. I got a feeling we got some movement on a couple of things here. Wowza. Okay. So, clear cut. Guys, the clear cut break is closed pending MF. $20 filler spots left. And then we get to run this. Oh, that's on our bingo card. Okay, very good. The baseball is closed. The MF is closed for the RTB. So let's run that MF right away. Like that, we can put up another one. And the Series 2 Divi. The Series 2 Divi is closed. Sean G closing it off with spot 1. So we're calling on Sean G, Brian F, and Aaron B for your 25-26 Series 2 Divi. Sean G, Brian F, and Aaron B. Oh, we got 25 viewers tuned in across all platforms. Love it. Putting up another Divi right away. Okay. Let's run that MF. Matthew means the fillers. So we have a few teams that instead of selling them directly, we put them in randomizers in a mini filler. So that's all that means, is that we have to fill up those little mini fillers that are next to it. I don't know if you saw them on the site. And then winner, let's say top duck take all teams, means that the duck which finishes first in the randomizer gets all those teams, whereas the top 3, all 3 ducks, or top 2, all 2 ducks are awarded in order those teams. In the case of a mini filler for a pick your team break. But they're gonna move. They are going to move. I got a good feeling like sooner rather than later down there is gonna close. Especially with the viewership. Fam, Monday night, fam, we got a full house here. I gotta make myself a coffee, that means. Alright, MF 4, RTB 3180, all 5 spots, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 12 ducks, 40 seconds. Let's go start that coffee machine like the Team Italy dugout. Because we're gonna prep for some home runs. Good luck. All right, coffee is ready. Nice little hot one. Duck number 8 takes them all down. 8. That is Rodney. Congrats to Rodney. RTB 3180. 5 spots. DMF for 30.95. Let's see. So no, the MF is not for spots 1, 2, and 3. It's for spots. It's top 3, and each duck gets 3 spots. So the first duck will be getting 1, 2, and 10. The second duck will be getting 16, 17, and 18, and the third duck 19, 20, and 21. And if I go look at my worksheet for that, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, I think it's time to do the divvy. It's time to do the divvy, and it's time to do the super box baseball as well. Wow, everything's closing. Let me prep that as well. Super box, random digit. And that is 31.58. Well, Mexico's putting the heat on. Picante. Spicy, spicy. Alright, the digit RTB for the Mega Box, Super Box is ready. Let me just put up another MF and let's get to doing that divvy. So Sean G, Brian F, and Skippy. Nine, 10, 12, 13, 14. Alright, the new MF is up. And it looks like that baseball RTB is gonna close too for the Topps Series 1. We have action over here. So far, 3 group team breaks. Now, we're doing the random division. We have a new one up here. Let me just check that out. Yes, a new one is up for that. We're going to timestamp it. This is going to be 1 hour and 52 minutes in. 25, 26, S2, Divvy. Let's get to it. Let's reset our dice. Let's reset our list. Dice roll 5 or more. 9 times random. Met Sen pack 9 times as per dice. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. 6, 7, 8, and 9 times. Metro, Atlantic, Pacific, and Central. MAPC. MAP and C. MAPC. Sean G getting Metro, Brian F getting Atlantic, Aaron B getting Pacific and Central. Let's do it. Nice hot coffee, man. It was awesome. Empty box. I need a screamer. Need a screamer. Good licks. On the vibing, Sorokin for the Islanders. Oliver Moore on the portraits for the Blackhawks. And Colton Ellis for the Sabres is our first young gun. Buffalo going to Atlantic. Chicago to Central. Islanders to Metro. We have Merzlinkins on the sizzle reel for Columbus. Thomas Hartley Dallas on the glow up. And an outburst silver base of Jason Schwartz, Seattle Kraken. Pacific, Central, and Columbus Metro. Owen Power, Buffalo, Encore. Checklist, Canvas, Rangers, Metro, and Vancouver, Quinn Hughes, Pacific. This is going to have to get chopped up. And a Bardakov, Colorado, Young Guns. Central. Randomizer. Blue Dazzy, Troy Terry, Anaheim. Patrick Laine, Encore, Montreal. And Cirelli on the glow up, Tampa Bay. Atlantic. And Pacific. Every divvy's got a hit, by the way. Mexico giving Team USA a run for their money. Canvas, we have Martin Netjes, Colorado. Sizzle reel, Linus Allmark, Ottawa. Our gun is going to be Ville Ottavainen, Seattle. Pacific, Atlantic, and Central. Black and white canvas of Jonathan Quick for the Rangers. This one here is being hunted quite a bit. Tyler Toffoli for the Sharks on the sizzle reel. And Kirill Kaprizov, UD Portraits, Minnesota. Central, Pacific, and Metro. I guess it's for the shutter speed, which they had on that camera. Connor McDavid, Portrait Speckle, Edmonton. Ooh, Program of Excellence. Sabrango, Team Canada, Sabrango going to Ottawa. This is a hit for Ottawa, Atlantic. Beautiful Program of Excellence. And JT Miller, if you know, you know, for the Rangers. Metro. Ottawa, Atlantic. And Pacific. Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers on the sizzle reel. Zane Parrick on the slaps, Calgary. And Charlie-Edouard Dastou, Lightning, Tampa Bay. Atlantic. Pacific. And here we have Lafreniere Rangers, Metro. 4 packs to go. Samuel Urson on the Vibing, Philly, Speckle. Olivier Rodrigue, Edmonton on the Encore, and Dylan Strome, Washington on the Glow Up. Metro. Pacific. And Metro. Marco Casper, Red Wings, Canvas. There's Lincoln's on the Vibing for the Blue Jackets. And a Young Guns teammates, Schaefer and Gatcombe, Islanders, Metro. Nice hit. You're a duel for one of these. I'd love to get this in the Outburst. Metro, Metro, and Atlantic. 2 packs to go. Get me for the blasters and tins, though, of these. Not gonna lie. We're gonna have fun with those. Seth Jarvis, Carolina on the Encore. Boomtown, Jackeye, Montreal. And Leba for the Rangers, Young Guns. Where is he from? Michigan. Atlantic and Metro. Alright, last pack magic, fam. See if we can get an Outburst gun or something in here. Pink Daisy of Rob Tom for St. Louis. Let Them Cook Chef Kilmacar, Colorado. No Outburst. Elias Pettersson on the Slaps, Vancouver. Pacific, Central, and Pink Daisy. Rare. Rare. Alright, we got this randomization to do. Left or right. So we're going to just type in the teams, we'll put Rangers or Vancouver. So it's NYR, or Van. Rangers, this is going to Metro. Metro. Alright, let's get the labels. Sean at Metro. Brian Atlantic. And Aaron. Pacific and Central. Central. And Pacific. Skippy. Metro, Sean. Got that Schaefer teammate and the black and white. Jonathan Quick. And Brian with Atlantic. Program of Excellence, nice hit. Ellis, nice hit too. Monday night fun, eh? Who would have thought so many breaks deep? That break is done, 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 done. All right, so the clear cut has 15 filler spots left. 6 on one, 9 on the other, and they are competitively priced. Okay. The RTB 13 on the main, 10 on the filler. The PYT, we're gonna work on down there tomorrow. The hockey 5-box PYT. We're gonna leave everyone the chance to pick up their teams. The super box is closed and the baseball RTB is closed. So it looks like it's gonna be quite a break minute for baseball. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to run the MF first for baseball, the RTB 3095. Then we're going to do the digit, the super box, and relist it. Then we're going to do the Series 1 hobby. Series 1 hobby. The top Series 1, baseball. Hobby. Yeah, I said it right. Keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. All right, MF is ready for the baseball 1-box RTB. Let's put that up on screen. So mini filler 15 spots for top 3 on the baseball 3095. 3 ducks, and each duck is getting 3 spots. So 15 ducks and 40 seconds. Good luck. We got our order. 739. 739. 7, 3, and 9. 7, Zach getting 1, 2, and 10. 3, Trevor getting 16, 17, and 18. And 9, Zach S getting 19, 20, and 21. Let me get both sheets ready, and we're going to be doing back-to-back baseball rips. One, 2, 10. Yep. Then Trevor 16, 17, 18. Should have just bought the box. And Zach 19, 20, and 21. So we had a duck swam this time around. Alright, MLB RTB sheet is ready. The MLB digit sheet for the super box is ready as well. So we got 2 breaks back to back. 31.58 MLB. Super box. Let's take a timestamp. 2 hours, 10 minutes in. RTB 31.58 MLB digits. Alright, you know the drill. Dice roll and list random. Let's reset our list. Dice roll 5 or more. That's a 7. We're going to run our digits 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Digit 1 at the top and digit 4 at the bottom. Alright, who's getting what? Elaine, digit 4. Jack, digit 3. Jason N, digit 9. Jeffrey W, digits 0 and 7. Mac M, digits 1 and 5. Sarah H, digits 8 and 2. And Wes K, digit 6. Let's get it. Happy hitting. Alright, this box here is going to be fun to rip. So let's get it nice and slow. It's my first time opening up a super. They made these fun to open. And the Funko. Keep the Funko for last. Alright, so you look at our Jumbo right away. Our Jumbo is Acuna Jr. Alana going at digit 0 on the Jumbo. Good stuff. And our bonus card is a Mike Trout, LA Angels, going to digit 0 as well on the short print. Empty box. And we got our Funko Pop here for later. All right, happy hitting. Julio Rodriguez. Ruiz. RC All. And RC Marcy for the Marlins. Digit 7. All going to digit 1. Ruiz on the parallel going to digit 5. And Julio Rodriguez going to digit 4. RC Fuentes. RC Adams. Paul Skeens, Titans of the Game. Numbered to 150, Randy Johnson. On the profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. And on the retro, also for the Pirates, Paul Skeens. Wow, that was a hot pack. Skeens on the retro going to digit 0. Randy Johnson on the profiles numbered going to digit 5. And Paul Skeens on the Titans of the Game going to digit 4. Nice pack. Very nice pack. Adams going to digit 9. And Fuentes digit 3. RC Bernabel, RC Church, Keyshaw, Montgomery. We have Bobby Witt Jr. And we have Joe Rock on the gold RC. Joe Rock digit 4. Bobby Witt Jr. digit 5 on the stars of the MLB. Montgomery digit 7. Keyshaw digit 3. Church digit 4. And for the Rockies, Bernabel digit 5. Backus RC. Ritter RC. Future Stars. Rocker. Texas Rangers. RC Moore. On the profiles, Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. And Bobby Witt Jr. on the Titans of the Game. Bobby Witt's been coming out. Bobby Witt Jr. digit 6. Gunnar Henderson on the profiles, digit 4. Christian Moore, digit 7. Future Stars Rocker, digit 6. Ryan Ritter, digit 8. And Backus, digit 1. Nishrowski RC. Stevens RC. Calleone RC. Base. And James Wood, Washington Nationals. Stars. Of the MLB, digit 7. Calleone, digit 8. Chad Stevens, digit 2. And Mizrowski, digit 0. Oh, Mexico struggling now. Future stars, Marcelo Mayer. Future stars of Rushing for the Dodgers. Future stars of Simpson for Tampa Bay. Birdsong, future stars, San Francisco. Greatest hits, Max Muncy for the Dodgers and Christian Yelich. Stars of the MLB, digit 0. Muncy, digit 4. Birdsong, digit 6. Simpson, digit 2. Rushing, digit 3. And Mayer is digit 9. Digit 9. Auto Camp RC for the Phillies. Bryce Matthews RC, Houston. Colby Thomas RC for the A's. Ellie De La Cruz, Titans of the Game. And Brandon Marsh, Phillies on the parallel. Foil board. Marsh, digit 5 on the parallel. Ellie De La Cruz, Titans of the Game, digit 5. Colby Thomas, RC, digit 3. Bryce Matthews, digit 2. And Auto Camp, digit 7. Estrada RC. Matt Shaw. Joe Rock RC. Dylan Smith RC for Detroit. RC Cam Schlittler on the retro for the Yankees. And Roman Anthony, stars of the MLB, RC. Roman Anthony, digit 5. Cam Schlittler, digit 6 on the retro, RC. TikTok timeout. We're back in. Dylan Smith, digit 3. Joe Rock, digit 4. Matt Shaw, digit 7. And Estrada, digit 9. 2 packs ago. Freeland RC for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani, put him in there. Base. Lara, Washington Nationals, RC. And Roman Anthony on the Titans of the Game, RC. Pulling names left and right in here. Digit 9. Lara. Digit 6. Ohtani base, digit 0. And the Freeland RC, digit 4. Last pack magic. RC of Tolly. RC of Tristan English, Arizona. RC of Freeman, Texas. On the big ticket players, Jackson Chourio, Milwaukee. And Mookie Betts, stars of the MLB for the Dodgers. Digit 6, Mookie Betts. Chourio on the big ticket is digit 2. Freeman. Digit 4. Tristan English, digit 6. And Peyton, digit 5. Let's take a look at our bonus pack. All right. Peyton on the RC. Sean Murphy. We have National League leaders. Angel Martinez. And Chad Patrick. Chad Patrick, digit 7. Angel Martinez, digit 4. This parallel going to digit 1. Sean Murphy, digit 0. And Peyton RC for the Red Sox, digit 5. All right, let's see who that Funko Pop is going to. I think I'm going to randomize it first and then reveal it. Randomizing the Funko Pop. Let's see which digit it goes to. Wow, Mexico Homer. Top of the 8, 5-3. We have a game. Going to digit 6 on the mini Funko Pop. So that is Wes getting the mini Funko. Let's see what you got, Wes. Looks like an LA cap. None other than Shohei Ohtani on the mini Funko Pop. That itself pays for the spot. Good stuff, Wes. Bonsoir, Toto. Andre, maybe we'll get Sabres and Habs in the first round, eh? It is going to be an interesting push end of the season, Andre. And I will love nothing more than to meet the Buffalo Sabres. I think that will be a perfect matchup for round 1. Just to get our beaks wet. No problem, Ben. Let me take a look at that right away. February 15th. Let's see. So, shipping there. So we have Canada Post delivered on February 19th. Ben, let me just take a look if it's still here. All right? Let me just take a look. I think we just forgot to update you the tracking number, Ben. Let me just take a look if I have a tracking number somewhere else. Yeah, we did ship on Monday. We shipped it via chit chats this time around, Ben, with the tracking, but it could be that we just forgot to put you the tracking. That could be the case. Yeah, I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna take a look at that with RJ. It's probably on the other computer, Ben. I'm gonna take a look after the show, or gonna take a look with RJ. Yeah, they are pretty quick. We had an issue with them picking up last week. It was just a bit of a confusion, so I'm pretty sure that the delay is due to that. But they're back on track now with us. So I just have to find the tracking number. And we'll update you, Ben, when we take a look offline, all right? No problem. All right. Let me put back up the super box. 3182. All right, the next super box is up for the digits. 3182. This was 3158. Top Series 1 Hobby is up next. What's up, Sleek? Alright. Alright. So we ran that MF for the baseball already. Let me take that down. And Top Series 1, we have one left. Okay, I think we got a few MFs to run. We have one MF to run. We have 9 spots left on the clear cut. Guys, it looks like we're doing the clear cut tonight. And maybe even that 2-box RTB that we have cooked up over there. 2 spots in a pack, Sleek. We can do your pack right away, actually, before starting this this break. Sleek, it looks like you got yourself a pack of 2526 Series 2. Would you like to pick a number, sir? Yeah. Let me know the number. We could do that. I think we have 1 through 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 1 through 11. I pick. I'm gonna pick the third one. Yes, the third one. The third one. Let's see what's in store. Blue Dazzy of Gabe Perro. Connor McMichael on the encore. Jake Gensel for the Lightning on the portrait. Ah. We tried. I think I Perro Blue Dazzy. We tried, man. Yikes. I know, man. At least a speckle. Alright, let's run that MF for top 1 take all on the clear cut. And then we're going to run this Series 1 baseball RTB. All right, mini filler. Excuse me. Mini filler for the clear cut, all teams, top one, all teams, Florida, Utah, Vegas, and Winnipeg. So that's 4 teams going to 1 duck, 12 ducks, 40 seconds. Let's set them up on the board. Yeah, 40 minutes, 40 seconds, and 12 ducks. Good luck. Top duck is duck number 4. Liberty duck number 4. Damien getting all teams. Congrats. Florida, Utah, Vegas, and Winnipeg. Congrats. Let's put that in the sheet. Florida, Utah, Vegas, Winnipeg. All right, that's done. So 9 filler spots left on the clear cut. We can get to see that tonight. 4 spots left on the hockey RTB with 8 spots left on the MF. So that's going to be the last MF. Top 1 there as well. Let's get to it. RTB Baseball 3095. Let's get time stamp. This is 2 hours and 35 minutes in. RTB 3095 MLB. Let's do it. All right, here are all the participants up on the board. Dice roll and list random. Let's get it. 5 or more. That's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 times random. We have Tampa Bay at the bottom, Yankees at the top, Yankees at the top, Tampa Bay at the bottom. Let's see. You want to rip it right away, Sleek, or wait till after baseball? I'll give you the option. Boston and St. Louis and Pittsburgh going to Aaron G. Jason, Philly, Jeff W. is getting Colorado, KC, Milwaukee, and Atlanta. Arizona is going to Jeremy M. Mathieu, Houston, Matthew D. Seattle, Sarah H. Athletics, Texas, Angels, and Cleveland. Trevor is getting Miami, Baltimore, San Diego, Mets, Cincinnati, Cubs, Minnesota, and Tampa. Wes, White Sox. Zach is getting Yankees, Dodgers, Detroit, Toronto, Washington, and San Francisco. Slake will grab it after baseball. As soon as baseball is done, you will be first on the breaking deck. Bonus pack. Empty box. Topps Series 1 Hobby. Been a while. Been a minute. Let's get to it. Happy hitting, everybody. RC Garcia, Boston. Profiles, Aaron Judge for the Yankees. And base. So here the serial numbers are 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. 3, yeah. So we'll be able to notice it if we have a short print. Celebrini McDonald's hockey sticks selling on eBay for $100. Speaking of those hockey sticks, I remember back in the day they weren't random. You were able to pick them. Like, hey, I want to complete the set. No, now they're random. Go figure. Jimmy Crooks, St. Louis RC. But yeah, it makes sense. Wow, pretty dry first 2 packs there, eh? And those are all base. RC Colby Thomas. RC Taylor. On the retro, Juan Soto for the Mets. And base. Luke Keyshaw, Minnesota Twins. Dylan Smith for Detroit. Lara for Washington Nationals, RC. Corona, RC, Houston. And base. Future Stars for Texas, Rocker. Freeman, Texas, RC. Shinosuke Ogasawara, pitcher rookie for Washington Nationals. Bryce Harper on the greatest hits for the Phillies. RC Jacob Marcy for the Marlins. RC Johnston for Miami Marlins. And there's our auto. Just like that. For the Cubs. Owen Cassie RC on the retro. Who's got the Cubs? Trevor W getting the auto. Look at that. Arcia Fernandez, Colorado. RC Burgos, Arizona. Montgomery for the Sox, White Sox. Base. Basalo for Baltimore. Roberto Clemente on the retro. RC Messick, Cleveland. RC All, Minnesota. On the retro, we have O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates, Pittsburgh. RC Melton, Detroit. RC Schlittler, Yankees. RC Stevens, LA Angels. What do we have here? On the parallel, we have Miguel Vargas for the White Sox. Kyle Teal for the White Sox, RC. Future Stars, Campbell, Boston. Church, RC, St. Louis. On the goal parallel, Matt Strom for the Phillies, number to 399, and Otto Kemp, RC for the Phillies. Gonzalez for the White Sox, RC. Seymour, San Fran, RC. Siegler, Milwaukee, RC. Yamamoto for the Dodgers on the retro. And Estrada, Toronto, RC. Machine, this guy. Can Mexico pull it off top of the ninth? Perkins, RC, Athletics. Melton, Houston Astros, RC. Garcia, Arizona, RC. Gilbert, RC for San Fran. And that's all she wrote for that pack. Weisenhunt, San Fran. Morales for the A's, RC. McLean for the Mets, RC. Chandler for Pittsburgh, RC. On the big ticket player, Caglione for Kansas City, RC and base. Peters, Tampa Bay, RC. Dodgers duel, we'll put that in there. Ritter for Colorado, RC. Bobby Witt Jr., greatest hits, Kansas City and base. Kefis, RC for Cleveland. Moore for the Angels, RC. Williams, Tampa Bay, RC. Parallel, Nick Pivetta, San Diego. And Crackbat Kirk. Beavers, RC, Baltimore. Young, RC, Seattle. Retro, we're going to have pink, Nolan Ryan, Texas Rangers, and Freeland, RC for the Dodgers. Are we numbered on the pink? No, we're not. That's a nice hit for Texas. RC Seymour, Tampa Bay. Caglione, Kansas City, RC. Seymour, RC, Tampa Bay. Big ticket player, we have Corbin Carroll, Arizona. And RC of Zach Maxwell, Cincinnati. 3 packs to go. Karras, Colorado, RC. Future Stars of Rhett Lauder, Cincinnati. Future Stars, Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. Let's go. Let's go. Roki Sasaki, Future Stars for the Dodgers. Isaac Collins, Milwaukee. Retro, Will Clark for San Fran and base. Oh, Mexico's running. Stop that first. Man on, 0 outs. 5-3, top of the ninth. Mexico can tie this up against USA, fam. This is a nail biter. Kobe Mayo, Future Stars, Baltimore. RC Avila, Kansas City. Matt Shaw for the Cubs. And Future Stars, Marcelo Mayer, Boston. All right, let's see what's in that bonus. All right, Chrome, Ozzie Smith. I love the preview for the Chrome. Can't wait to rip Chrome for this. Cardinals, Ozzie Smith. Biggio for the Astros. Beltre for Texas. And Joe Caglione for the Royals. Oh, we almost sent that one home. And auto going to Owen Cassie. Strikeout. That was RTB. Guys, we're at 4 group breaks done already tonight. Matt's gonna have fun sorting that one. Doesn't have to sleeve some. No, I'm gonna be sleeving them after. All right, that's gonna be drafted. We have one left of those top series 1. You guys want to see another RTB for that? Sleek. You want to pick your pack? Sleek, we still here? Eight filler spots left on the clear cut. Outburst Schaefer for the win. So we went pack. I'm gonna go pack number 3 from the back this time. Well, it looks like there's a gun in here. Zucker on the canvas for the Sabres. Chef Brady Tkachuk on the Let Them Cook. And the young gun is going to be David Tomasek for the Oilers. Got yourself a gun. No dice on the Schaefer. Fun times. Hey, it's gonna pop out eventually. All right, I'm gonna relist that baseball. That's gonna go up as 3183. Baseball's back up, as is. Alright, what do we have to do, fam? Do we have anything that's closed? Queue is open. Essentially, we have the clear cut, which is 8 ducks away. And we have the 2-box RTB hockey, which is 4 filler spots away. We're going to keep these here because they're going to be closing. They're most definitely going to be closing. Just the question is, which one will be closing first? It's over for Mexico. Close it. I'll sleeve these later. Let's go bring these breaks to sort to the back room, and I need more boxes because we're closing group breaks. Love it. So let's go see what's going on here. It is closed. Indeed. So same thing like before. We're going to run the MF and we're going to rerun the main break. And then we're going to run the break. Italy and USA tomorrow. That's going to be a big game. We're going to be having plenty of espressos together tomorrow night. If we go live. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. We'll see. All right, MF for 3180 is Butte. This beauty of a break right over here. Beauty of a break. Top duck getting 5 spots. 12 ducks, 40 seconds. What can we watch now? Ottawa, Vancouver. That's about it. Put some tennis. Alcaraz versus Rinderneck. 9. Thug duck. 9. Skip. Skippy getting 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. All right, 3180. Every duck gets their day, Skippy. All right, my sheet is ready. I'm just gonna put this break back up, and then we're gonna get to running it. All right. And this goes back up as a 3. This is 3180. All right, next one is up. If you want to reserve your numbers, you can do that. And we'll work on that PYT tomorrow. We can get to see the clear cut tonight, fam. We can see it. All right, 3180 RTB. Well, plenty of group breaks tonight. I can't believe this. On a Monday, 3 hours and 2 minutes in. RTB, hashtag 3180. Last call for PSA, guys. We're wrapping it up. I'm going to be wrapping it up tomorrow and mailing it out. We waited one extra day just to make sure the threshold would have been hit. So if we hit anything tonight, well, let me know so I can check it out right away, all right? $31.80. Here are all the participants on the board. So it's going to be a dice roll, and it's going to be a list random. Dice roll, please. 5 or more. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chicago at the bottom, Dallas at the top. Dallas at the top, Chicago at the bottom. Aaron B, Winnipeg, Toronto, Florida, Buffalo, Vegas, Calgary, Islanders, and Chicago. Ann, Dallas, and Columbus. Casey, Pittsburgh, Rangers. Craig, Seattle, Jason, LA Kings, Jeffrey, Boston. Jody, Philly and Colorado. Keegan, St. Louis, Anaheim, Carolina, Utah. Rodney, Edmonton, Nashville, Montreal, Detroit, New Jersey. Sarah is getting Washington, Tampa, San Jose. Sleek is getting Vancouver, Ottawa, and Minnesota. Great spread of teams. Hopefully plenty of hits to go around. Some super rare cards. Let's get it. Happy hitting. Empty tin. Oh, yeah. Will we see that clear cut? 8 spots left on the filler. Good luck. Montembeau on the tracking systems, Montreal. First young gun is a Jack Finley for the Lightning, Tampa Bay. And Austin Matthews on the compositions, Toronto. Darcy Kemper for the Kings. On the canvas, Mark Stone, OPC Gold, Glossy, Vegas. And Elias Pettersson, goal-oriented, Vancouver. Travis Sanheim on the encore, Philly. Whoa, that was a preview. Forsberg, Yossi on the compadres, Nashville. And Ryan Leonard, Washington Capitals. Second gun of the tin. We're due for a screamer tin or like a outburst gun from a tin. That would be nice. These products line up nice, eh? Suzuki on the OPG Glossy, Montreal. David Pasternak, Boston on the sizzle reel. And Adam Fox on the portrait, Rangers. Kilmakar Encore, Colorado. Sidney Crosby on the compositions, Speckle for Pittsburgh. And the Young Guns of Rory Cairns for the Flames. Mark Stone, Vegas, OPG Glossy. Sam Reinhart, Florida on the sizzle reel. And the Connor Bedard on the compositions, Chicago. Chicago. Two packs to go for Series 1. I cannot wait for the tins and the blasters of Series 2. We're going to have so much fun, fam. Digits, random team breaks, the whole case. I can't wait. Jacob Markstrom, sizzle reel for New Jersey. Oliver Rodrigue, Edmonton, Young Guns. And Kempe on the Cup Quest, LA Kings. For Series 2, that is, the blasters and the tins. It's kind of like a second try, second chance when we do the case break again. Plus, it's going to be the limited cards to the blasters and the tins, right? Special dazzlers and stuff. OPG Glossy. Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Philip Forsberg, Nashville. And Linus Allmark on the tracking systems, Ottawa. Bonus pack. What do we got in the bonus pack? I haven't seen that Parrot in a while. On the Young Guns, Series 1. Alright, bonus. From the back. Seattle, Joey Dacord is going to be orange. Brant Clark, LA Kings is going to be orange. In the front, we have Cale Makar. Let's see what color Makar is. Ooh, red Makar. Colorado. Red Makar. Box 2. Going to Series 2. Empty box. Clear cut Young Guns of Curtis Douglas, Tampa Bay. Nice way to start this off. We have Chicherin on the sizzle reel for the Capitals and Connor McMichael also for the Capitals on the glow up. The clear cuts from this year's, from Series 2, rather, are looking sharp. The ones that I took a look at under the loop, instant yeses. Speaking of clear cuts, we got a pop to 25 the other time, but we'll definitely take a pop count to 1,000 of Schaefer, who was lucky enough to stumble on the Islanders in this one here. Aaron B. Our second pop count, this time here, pop count 1,000. Ryan Green, Chicago Blackhawks. And Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Oh, and Nygaard, Young Guns, Red Wings. It's the second time that happens where we get a pop count and there's an extra card. I remember the pop to 25 was an extra card. Nice hit on the Schaefer. Coffee. Yeah, top loaded. Simashev on the Encore Blue, Utah. Vibing, Aiden Hill, Vegas. And Slap, 7 Bouchard, Edmonton. Blue. Sizzle reel of Matthew Nyes, Toronto. We have Tolvanen, Seattle, on the Outburst base. And Schaefer for the Islanders on the portrait. Warming up. Just warming up. Are we just warming up? We're going to give Schaefer a loader. Those inserts be fetching a nice premium. Kirill Marchenko on the Encore, Columbus. Mark Stone, Vegas, Canvas. And Matvei Gredin, Young Guns, Calgary. Slaps, Speckle, Tampa Bay, Hedman. Canvas Young Guns for Minnesota Wild, Buiam. This box is hot. Kucherov, Tampa Bay. Minnesota getting that one. We will take a canvas of Buiam. Beautiful. I think it's our second time hitting a Buiam canvas. Minnesota, sleek. Why that emoji? Delete that and put a better one. Dustin Wolf, vibing, Calgary. Boomtown, Brady Kachuk, Senators, and Taylor Ward, LA Kings, Young Guns. Buiam deserves his time in the spotlight. Lightning McQueen on TikTok. How you doing? Sam Renzel, Chicago. Blue Dazzy. Dylan Cousins, Ottawa. And Ivan, the great Demidov, UD Portrait, Montreal. A couple of packs left. Peter Kochetkov for the Canes on the canvas. Chef Colton Keller, Utah. Let him cook. Ooh. Mambo number 5. Hey, Skippy. Hey, oh, Skippy. Schaefer. Frederick Anderson vibing. Canes slaps JT Miller and Frederick Brunet, Boston, Young Guns. Oh. I don't think this box is done. Je ne pensais pas que c'est terminé. Leon Draisaitl, if you know, you know, Edmonton. Matt Zuccarello, Encore, Minnesota, and Casper on the glow up. I don't know why. I think that last pack is gonna slap us. I don't know. I don't know why. Last pack, magic. Morgan Riley, Canvas, Leafs. Dylan Genter, if you know, Utah. And Sam Dickinson. We'll take a linesman. San Jose. San Jose, that's Sarah getting a Dickinson. That was a hot box. Let me just take a look at what the pop count is fetching, Skippy. I'm definitely going to take a look at that Schaefer under the loop. Don't you go anywhere. What, a pop count to 1,000 is like at $113 at auction. Didn't we already look at the Nygaard from yesterday? The Nygaard from yesterday, Skippy. I think I already put it aside. Skippy. The Nygaard Canvas Young Guns. If that was the one, I think that was the one from yesterday. Did you fetch another Nygaard? Ah, okay. 3180. Well, Skippy, stick around. Let me just see if I have anything here because I'm planning on closing it up tomorrow. So I'm probably just going to do the checks live. Okay, I think the queue is open right now as we speak. Yes, the queue is open. So, Skippy, I'm gonna check these two right away. Stay tuned, and then I'm gonna go take a look at yesterday's breaks. Probably the ones later on which I didn't check. So, Schaefer Young Guns. I would not send in the Schaefer, the Young Guns, Skippy, unfortunately. I'm not liking that top right corner. It's hard to tell here, naked eye, but the cut kind of curves in it. It has a bit of rub off on the corner, so I wouldn't send that one in. The pop count to 1,000 now. Right, corners and edges check out clean on the pop count. Centering's good. Okay, so the Schaefer pop count to 1,000, Skippy, is very strong. If you want to send that one in, let me go take a look at yesterday's orders as well. And the night guards from yesterday. So the night guard canvas is going already down there, was set aside. Let me take a look at the night guard from yesterday. Which break was it in from Skippy exactly? Because I grabbed a few of them with the night guards, just if quicker to narrow down. All from the Divi. From the Divi. Divi, yeah, right here. There it is. This is the Nygaard from the Divi. No go on the Nygaard. Well, I don't know what's going on with the Nygaards, but I've been noticing a lot whitening, especially in these corners here. I don't know why, and they all suffer from that that like peel under the loop. So no go on the Nygaard. Only the pop count to 1,000 Schaefer goes from this little batch of cards. So if you want, you can just email or even confirm live, and I'll put this one here in your sub. No problem. Good night, Skip. I'll put it with the break. All right, let's take a look at what's going on here. Eight ducks left on the clear cut. Do we have enough gas in the tank left for this? Alright, fam. Well, I feel like it's that time of the night. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. We have just a few spots left, actually, on that clear cut. And good evening, Nicholas. How are you doing, Mr. Nick B? Nick P taking the Dallas Stars on the PYT and spot 2 on the 22-23 Series 2 Divi. All right, let's put that on the main page. I think it's already there. C'est déjà là. Down one. All right, let's take a look at how that break stands. Guys, I'm going to stay on for just a little more. I mean, there's a chance that the clear cut closes. I'm just going to start cleaning up here. And maybe we do that clear cut before logging off. There's 5 filler spots left. All right, fam. I think we said good night. Tomorrow, Chippy Tuesday. So we're probably going to be closing off that clear cut tomorrow, Chippy Tuesday. So stay tuned for the Tuesday afternoon show. Also, we put up a new 2-box RTB, Hunting Schaefer, Hunting Demidov, and everybody and anybody in between. The PYT hockey, 20 spots left, not bad. Pick your team baseball, 15. We're going to be working on that with some MFs. And the football PYT as well, 17. We're going to be cooking up some MFs tomorrow. So it's going to be a cool show tomorrow. Maybe we come on tomorrow night too. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a pop-up. Fam, good night. Wish you the best. Nothing but hits. Premium hits. And PSA 41 will be prepped tomorrow. If anyone has any last minute checks for me, If you notice that you hit something tonight and you weren't tuned in or from previous breaks, send an email ASAP because PSA 41 will be closed tomorrow. Time I get here, time I check him, pack him, and maybe we see something else, let me know. And the answer is going to be something like, Toto, if you think it's good, just send it. Don't come back with me to confirm. So that's the type of checking I'll be doing tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a great night, Bunry. Good night, TikTok. Good night, Twitch, and good night,